Admiral Seth here, and today I'll be overviewing a replay of the Pommern, or that I had in the Pommern. And it's a pretty interesting replay. So, the Pommern is the tier 9, if you don't already know. The Pommern's the tier 9 Greensfell Captain's Admiral Seth here, and today I'll be overviewing a replay of a battle I had not so that long ago in the Tier 9 German premium battleship Pommern. And Pommern is a brawling ship, as I showed in my first video, the first test video, also aka the trailer. So, as the title suggests, this is almost like some sort of like drive-by shooting, where I pretty much end up going around and around, circling, not exactly circling, but driving by enemy ships and deleting them at close range. I launched, if I'm correct, I shouldn't give too many spoilers out, should I? Well, anyway, yeah, so start off. Me, Baltimore, Minsk spawn on the left flank at A cap, so we're pretty much charging the A cap. And yeah. So a Hizen in a Colorado, Rona, Wichita above enemies, above the B cap. And this is 8 and 9s, if I'm correct. 7s, 8s, and 9s. Yep, I enjoy Pommern. In my opinion, it is kind of a pretty good ship to get, especially for coal. If I'm correct, it's not available for coal anymore, sadly. So, if I were to get a coal ship right now at around tier 9, I'd probably get Kearsarge, which I am saving up coal to do that, and you can expect to, in the near future, to have there to be a ship review on the Kearsarge. Looks like the skein has been spotted in the B cap, so my secondaries are going off since they have a 12-kilometer maximum range right now. I am sorry for kind of the glitching and all that. Not exactly glitching, but the really jerky things. I think it's part of the replay part. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I got a decent shot off at him. Oh yeah, I did also pop Hydro, so I have a greater chance of dodging those torpedoes that Baltimore just ran into. Okay, let's see here. Come around the island. And I would have expected to see Skane and have it almost machine gun me down. Instead, nothing. Oh, there's the Lion, which is the British Tier 9 Tech Line battleship. I've never personally played it. Well, actually, that might not be true. Decent 4 weapons on it. Let's see, I think I might play a couple times in the test server.
Torpedos achter aus! Torpedos achter aus!
I end up starting to realize that I'm getting outnumbered in the left flank and decide to start kiting away and kind of do a rear turret shot at the Wichita and with German accuracy. Of course, miss. Spot the Lion back there, and the Colorado, the Rune, and the Hizen charging the A-cap. And it does look like the left flank, or according to the main map right now, the bottom flank is gaining a little bit of support on my team. So, take a shot at Colorado. Thankfully, Colorado's a little bit easier to hit compared to the Wichita or Cruiser, even DD. And I get a whopping 2 ricochets, and no damage. So I just continue to kite, and Wichita pops up, and I don't know why it's going fully broadside. It's pretty much a Baltimore. And I got 1 ricochet. Of course. Okay, Lion's back there sniping me. As seems like most British battleships end up doing. Which is still sailing fully broadside, it looks like. The Lion's going bow in. Okay, take a full broadside salvo off at Lion, and actually get decent hit, knock out one of its turrets, and get 3 penetrations, a moderate hit. And in the text, I accidentally tell the whole thing, not the whole thing, but both, I say push A, and I forgot that it's saying to all, and not just to my team. So, but I don't think that really affects it. And I attempt to get, hopefully, a decent shot at Wichita. Wichita starts speeding up, and I only get a ricochet. What's with all these ricochets? Okay, secondary is going off at Ager, the Aguirre. And gain decent amount of hits on him. Pommern's guns are decently good. Because when you have 12 of just about any kind of gun, you're guaranteed to get decent shots occasionally. If it were like the Hizen with 12 16-inch guns, it'd probably be more interesting. But 12 50-inch guns can pack a pretty big punch when they hit. Okay, taking their broadside salvo at the Wichita, and it speeds out of the way, didn't give it enough of a lead. The Lion is coming out of the island. From the looks of it, it's coming out of the island fully broadside, which is not a good idea in pretty much any battleship. Yeah, it's fully broadside. It is a battleship, so it does have better armor than a cruiser. If it was a cruiser, I'd probably delete it, but instead... Ooh, Citadel. I would not think that I'd be able to Citadel a battleship. And, well, maybe in something like the Yami. But, yeah, I end up Citadeling the Lion. And start to push the left flank. Pretty much single-handedly, but I have air support coming in from the Pobeda and the his and is kind of giving backup artillery support while I tank and try and shred everything. Okay. Looks like I'm planning to launch torpedoes soon. The Witch has fully broadside. Oh, got a moderate salvo off at me, and what happens? Citadel. I like to hear that. I like to hear Citadel when a Citadel ribbon comes up. But I am taking that Witch took out a whole bunch of pins off on me, and I'm down to 34,000 health. Pop Hydro because the Aegir has torpedoes, so I'm going Bowen to help tank, and Lion is fully broadside again and did not learn its lesson the first time, and Citadel again. But if I'm correct, the Lion has the not the super heavy, but the British super heal, which means it can pretty much reprint itself. So now I'm just pretty much going Bowen, tanking damage, which against Super Cruiser alone, I've done decent at low health, but also the Super Cruiser was at somewhat low health as well. So now I just keep going in, bow in, launch torpedoes off the Lion, which I'm not sure. I think I might get the kill unless the Pobetta steals it and Lion's dead. So now it's just me and the Aegir on this flank. Aegir launched torpedoes, of course. I get a salvo off at him, and do not run into torpedoes, it looks like. Nice. Knock out one of Aegir's turrets, and continue charge. Currently I've tanked around 1.5 million potential damage, and have 87,000 damage. There's a Lazo over there, which at this point I'm at around 12,000 health, so that's a threat. If I was mainly because it's an HE spammer, and HE spammers don't usually care about armor. So my team loses. If they did not get more points, that would have probably made it a little bit easier. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe, watch all my other videos, and goodbye. See you on the high seas. Goodbye.